but you're also feeling other people second-guessing something about what you're doing. You have to find the passion, or else you're not going to want to do it. You need to love your job so that you can do it better. So is there something in your education that you feel you're not going to want?
Possibly.
Are you going to school for somebody else besides yourself? Is it expected of you? Okay, just like when I tell people that want to come to me to have my service, if they're doing it for a loved one, don't come. Because then I won't ever have all of you and I won't be able to help you. I'll be just talking to dead air. I want you to reevaluate and say, maybe I needed to be motivated this way, but now you need to ask yourself the true question, do I really want it? Do I have the self-esteem to do this? And if you say, do I have the self-esteem to do this, you may start feeling a yes, and then you'll be motivated to look at the direction of what you really want to study. Okay?
Just getting into it, I've gotten the want to do it. It's just that I feel like sometimes I don't have the confidence to do it.
Okay, let me ask you, did you have the willpower to call in today, yes or no?
What now?
Did you have the willpower to call into this show today?
My mom called in.
Okay. So did you really want to be talking to me today?
Well, I didn't come here knowing that I would be talking to you, but when she called in, I wanted to talk. Yeah.
Okay. So you can see again how you're motivated to some degree. Now, she wants you to tap into an ability that you already know you have. You just don't, you've never had, okay, let me ask. You do have the pathway for it, so that's why I want you to say, I have the self-esteem to do this. Not, oh, I have the confidence, because it has a different wording. The self, do you have the esteem to do it? And that means you're going to tap into the pathway that says, oh yeah, you've gone to school before, it's a piece of cake. You've studied before, that's a piece of cake. You're going to tap in the pathways that are going to support you in the area that you need to go into. Okay? All right, now Jen has something for you, so go ahead.
Right, so she is a powerful light worker, and she can, look at this, she got the study card.
That's what she needs to tap into also.
Okay, and then doing workshops and seminars, whether she's leading them or going to them, and maybe body work, maybe some of her gift with being a light worker. And where is her?
She needs to receive the body work. There's a lot of chemical buildup in her spinal column.
Because of how she's been nourished and is depleting her strength. So that makes sense that she would need the body work.
Well, she's also the person that likes to have direction, and so that means sometimes people have to push her.
Right.
And so,
but where is the strength? Is
exactly.
it her strength or somebody else's strength?
It's somebody else's strength, and that's why she needs to look at. You're learning right now on the growth process that I can direct myself. And you haven't really asked yourself that question before. But look, do you say, I have the self-esteem to direct myself? And as you look at this, then you can say, yeah, it's like when I have the urge to go to the store, I get up and do it. You have a goal in mind. You don't have to have it huge. Just start with your small ones. Oh, why did I go to the grocery store today? Because I had the urge, because I had a plan, because I had a destination. And when you are going to learn to start to little bit realize you're already giving yourself direction, and you can give that same support and strength to yourself to the bigger things that you want to do. Does that make sense? All right. All right, thank you, dear. I don't mean to rush you, but keep us posted. You need a little soul coaching, you can call us and make an appointment. Go to mwreveal.com. All right, stay blessed, sweetie.
Take
and
care.
Thank you, Mom.
Okay, we're going to go to area code 404 is next.
Okay, area code 404, you're on the air with Brenda and Jen.
Hi, this is Rose.
Hi, Rose. How can we help you?
I have a question about a past relationship that I had. I just wonder how does this person feel about me? What is his feelings towards me now?
All right, you need to focus on this person, and I will then do my best to have the angels tell me to answer that question. Because the main thing is how does he feel about her? The card that pops up says pay attention to red flags. So this person is going to go, oh my gosh, I have my triggers that I have to work through. And so then it robs the innocence of the child part of himself that says that I can trust. So that's not what she wanted to hear. So let's see what else is there in this little deck of how does he feel about her.
Ooh la la.
He feels that he don't feel in sync with you at this point. And that means, okay, now here's the thing. What if she were to pursue him? That's what I want to know too. If you were just to pursue him, maybe talk, have a conversation, become friends, what could happen to the relationship then? You will be able to express your love. The question is, what
would he do?
Yeah, what would he do
if she pursued him?
Yes, and now we will get, oh, you can actually make this relationship happen. And he would accept it too. Just remember, there's a part of him that's going through some issues, and just maybe pursue it as being a friendship. Connect with similarities, the nature of who you are, but get in sync. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I understand that.
Okay, so that's what they're saying to do. Is just build it small and build it with truth that you both like sports. Fine, you both like sports. Don't become something that you're not. Okay.
Gotcha.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you for calling in, dear.
Thank you.
Stay blessed.
Okay.
Take care.
All right, we have a Skype caller.
It's our last
111, and it's our last call. Hello. Hey, you know, that's funny. I was just thinking about him. How you doing? We've got like less than 3 minutes left, and how can we help you, sweetie? A general message it is. Okay, now I've got to find out, because I feel like there's a specific point. Now I want to find out, does it have to do with finances, relationships to yourself, relationships to yourself. So we're going to give you a general information about relationships to yourself. You're not listening to yourself. You can consciously keep robotically talking, but your soul is saying, knock knock, seems like nobody's home. How come you're not hearing me? And so that's kind of an insult from the soul. Sorry about that. The soul wants you to know what? Jen, what do you have?
Pay attention to how you're nourishing yourself.
Not food.
And these addictions, these addictive thoughts that have become the way that you nourish yourself, so that you can become this light being here on earth.
Okay, so he mulls stuff over in his mind way too much that he takes the spiritual aspect out of it.
Right, overthinking and rationalizing.
Yeah. Does that make sense? Okay, and they're saying that you need to catch when you're doing it. So you may want to go to mwreveal.com and look under Hope Therapy, under the Meridian Tools, and say, even though I overanalyze everything, I deeply and completely love, accept, and forgive myself. Or even though I overthink about it. So literally notice that you overthink it to the point where you take the spiritual nourishment out of it. You keep saying, what about, no, you just need to take the negativity off, the negative emotions off it, so that your spirit can talk to you clearly. And the more that you take the negative emotions off, the more the self-talk will calm down, so that you can stop over-identifying with that logical aspect and let yourself spiritually to hear the uncertainty, which then becomes certain. Okay? All right, well, go happy healing, dear, and we'll talk to you later.
Thanks for coming.
All right, we want to thank you all. Like I said, it's been
Great show.
a great show, and I'm sorry about the chat room. We do want to say thank you. We do adore all of you that's listened, all of you that have introduced us to other people. We really appreciate it. We wouldn't be nothing without you. We would just be in our own little world, and I'm so glad we can expand ourselves. So stay tuned for Wednesday's show at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we'll be back also on Monday like usual. And
so Wednesday's show is Becoming a Spiritual Human?
Yep, and
so that's what you
find it under is a spiritual human. Exactly.
Yep.
All right, so we love you and thank you, and we will see you next time. Thank you all.
Take care. Happy healing.